Welcome to leg 17 of the 2023 Mortimer 100. We're going to start at St. Elizabeth's, and just be aware we're in town. There's going to be a lot more turns to pay attention to. Also, a lot more traffic, so everyone stay alert. Starting at St. Elizabeth's, we're going to go back down the hill to Meadowview Drive. When you get to Meadowview Drive, you're really just going straight across. And so this continues along Zeb Street, which goes between some apartments and a trailer park. When you reach the end of Zeb Street, you're going to turn right on Leola Drive. This is going to take you towards the Boone Walmart. However, before you get to Walmart, we're going to turn left here on Pride Street, which goes over to Blowing Rock Road, Highway 321. Once you get on Pride, you're only on there for a second. But before you get to this bridge that goes across the river, you're going to make a right. And this is the beginning of the Boone Greenway Trail. It actually goes behind these businesses, between these businesses and the river. Let's take a look at the satellite view, or at the photograph of it. There's the bridge continuing on Pride by the river. You're going to make this right-hand turn right here and just go behind these businesses down the Greenway Trail. So here we go, taking off. The Greenway Trail, it's nice because we're going to go underneath the busy Highway 321. It continues on. That's Lowe's Hardware there on your right. You're going to pass by Lowe's. And then when you get around the back of Lowe's, you're going to turn left on Furman Rd. This is where a lot of doctor's offices and things are over here. So left on Furman, you still have a nice big sidewalk / bike trail heading towards State Farm Road. When you get to State Farm, there's a little bit of a pretzel here. Don't get up on State Farm. That's another busy road. We don't want to cross it. The Greenway Trail actually turns left at this pedestrian crosswalk. Let's take a look. State Farm, but look to the left. The Greenway Trail descends down and goes under State Farm Road. So when you get to these buildings, you're going to look to your left, you're going to go under State Farm. Once you're under State Farm Road, it continues on and goes under this pedestrian bridge. Go over here, you're going to wrap back around in order to cross the river on this pedestrian bridge. Once you've done that, Strava's shooting a straight line, but you need to go, it just continues around. You curve around here and then turn left. Don't go back under the bridge, but head across these around these ball fields. So here we go. After you've circled around the ball fields, this comes to the intersection of Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. You're going to turn right. And this takes us back past our Saturday and Monday, Thursday afternoon AO area, which is the Clausen Burnley Park right there. So this is where we all meet. We're going to cross the New River again on MLK Drive. And as soon as you cross the river, you're going to make this immediate left. And in order to stay on the Greenway Trail, this is what it looks like. So you've come across the river, and now you're going to turn left on this trail. This trail sort of goes along through the woods until it comes out of the woods at getting close to these soccer fields. Power lines coming across, which brings up the point, just be glad we didn't hang a right up Mount Midoriyama, which is always a lot of fun. But instead, you're going to turn left. And this is a covered bridge heading back towards the soccer fields. So when you cross this covered bridge, now we're going to exit the Greenway Trail. There's a little gap in the fence right here. You're going to enter the soccer fields, shoot straight across to this covered pavilion. Get over here into this long parking lot / service road. And we're going to go towards what we affectionately call Mount Nickelback. Mount Nickelback is a third of a mile round trip. We're going to take it up the hill. And here you are at one of our favorite locations, the top of Mount Nickelback. This is actually the Appalachian State Field Hockey Stadium. So then we're going to come back down Mount Nickelback, but this time when we get down to the bottom, we're going to turn left. And this is still part of the Greenway complex. These are called the Kennedy Trails. So we're going to turn left as if we're going around the end of these soccer fields. The trail turns left, goes up into the woods and circles around. Doesn't really branch, so you're okay up here. As you're running along, you should be able to look down to the right, and you still see the Greenway Trail there down below. So we're up above the Greenway Trail. We'll be back down there in a minute. You'll come out into the open here. You'll see below you where the Greenway Trail has crossed the river on this bridge. And we've come to a fork in the road. Take the left hand, gets you up just a little bit higher here. And the Kennedy Trails, Greenway Trails are below. Alright, so now this makes a turn, it comes back down. Let's jump over onto the Greenway Trail. A left-hand turn here will take you to Watauga High School. But we're going to get back on the Greenway Trail and cross this pedestrian bridge into the woods on the other side. So we're still on the we're back on the Boone Greenway Trail. This is going to take you around here by the water treatment plant. You will smell this. So come along past the ruins of the old Humane Society and past the water treatment plant. You're going to get to this parking lot, which is the end of the Boone Greenway Trail. Just past that parking lot, you're going to continue. You're going to cross once again the South Fork of the New River on this low bridge. Once you get there, you're about the 4-mile mark. At that point, you are going to take a right onto New River Hills, and this is a very pleasant run. Right along the South Fork of the New. So just relax and enjoy yourself. You're getting close to the end of this 5-mile run. Alright, up ahead we have US Highway 421, 221. It's a very busy road. Thankfully, we can now go under it. So it's not really shown on this map. The satellite imagery was taken before the Greenway Trail was able to punch through and join the Brookshire Park trail system. So we're going to go into this little parking lot on the right. I'll show you sort of what it looks like here. So there we are approaching the 421 bridge. You're going to pull into this parking lot on the right, and then just the trail cuts right here. You're going to go under the bridge. So it's real nice. We pass under the 421 traffic. It comes out here on the Brookshire Park Trail. You're going to hang a left and head towards the covered picnic shelter, mile number 5, the EZ.